couldn't imagine such things happening. But your book will not be permitted to be heard. As far as they have power to stop that book being read, they will use those powers. Are you finding that already? Are you finding that?
I've I've had to use the tools that are available to me because the book, my financial my financial statement of the last 4 years is just like this, based on decisions I've made, but like I'm comfortable to have made, in terms of leaving that world, escaping that world as much as possible. But what I'm finding is the first 3 or 4 days, it's only been out since I think Tuesday. It's done well, but its support from my readers on Substack have given it a boost the first 3 or 4 days. I've published it on Amazon because I can't afford, the publishing industry is another industry we could look at in conjunction with the Irish media as to what they will publish and what they won't publish. I can't imagine that your book, my book, or anybody else's, Owen Lennon's book, they'd be jumping up and down to publish it in the way they were jumping up and down to, give maybe 50 or 100 grand advance to Tony Houlihan to publish his book. Do you know what I mean? No.
Whereas, well, your book is, Unvaxxed Soul. It's a brilliant title.
Yeah.
And it's it's very interesting, actually, that your book, my book, Owen Lennon's book, Eddie Hobbs' book, there's 4 books in the course of a few months. It's a subculture, it's quite an achievement to have, because it's a hard thing to get a book out, it's not easy. I don't know, how did you do it? I
did everything myself. I edited it, designed the sleeve, I formatted it for publication. I got free software to kind of format it in a publishable. It has to be in a certain format to go up on Amazon. So it was a labor of, I won't say love, nearly fucking madness to go through the whole process. But what I can say about it, it's done quite well. I've written it to be, I've written it for an international, I've written it for an audience that could read it and not have to be from Ireland to understand it. And I've kind of took it. It's much more about the personal journey of the last 4 years, as opposed to attacking the things we've talked about in the way I do on my Substack, to broaden the conversation, because I wouldn't. Success for me would be someone like my sister and brother or somebody like that reading that book and having a conversation with them about it.
Well, you see,
and that
Gerry,
time.
I haven't read the book in its book form, but I read a lot of material over the years that you've written, which I think is incorporated, or some of it is incorporated within it, and your general sort of approach to reality and the way you write. And the way I would put it, maybe you contradict me on this, but it would seem to me that your writing it's in Ireland, but it's universal in Ireland. To use a dichotomy which Patrick Kavanagh was insistent upon. It's not provincial. It's parochial. It's particular to the reality that it deals with, because that everything needs to be particular. You can't write a book about every place. You can write a book about everything that happens in one place. And I think that it does that. And the thing that strikes me about your writing, Gerry, more and more, I don't know if this was an influence on you in any way, is what was called the new journalism of Thomas Wolfe and people like Hunter S. Thompson.